at the best of my abilities with the tools that we've talked about throughout the week. And we're very close on that play, honestly, from a big play. But when it gets stopped, it's like, oh my gosh, one of those moments. So it's something, like you said, it's something we've used in the past. But when it doesn't go good, it's always, it was one of those things Gruden said, don't worry, they'll boo me and not you. It's one of those things.
Derek, as one of the leaders on this team, 2 weeks in a row, there's been some penalties and untimely kind of penalties, today included. Is that a conversation that you guys can have amongst yourselves about the discipline and the poise that sometimes you need in these type of games?
Yeah, it's perfect. You said discipline. And it starts with everything you do in your life. If you don't have any discipline, you're not going to have any when we go out there in the biggest moments of your life, And it's something Coach Passaccia stresses probably more than any coach I've ever been around, if I'm honest. And so I'm sure we're going to hear about it, and as we should. So it's something that we need to fix. But again, all I want to do is win a game. So we got one coming up. Hopefully it's a different feeling.
All right, thanks, everyone.
Appreciate it.
Penalties are penalties.
Time of the year. Is there a sense of anger in that room, frustration? What would you say the emotion is?
I don't think nobody happy in that locker room right now. As you can see on my face, I'm not too happy. I'm trying not to use profanity, but man, we got to put it together, man. Like you said, that's 3 weeks in a row. I mean, nobody likes losing, and I feel like those 3 losses were critical, especially with us. I really don't pay attention to the playoffs and stuff like that. But if I'm not mistaken, the last time I looked at a TV and it had us on that, we were in the hunt. So I'm pretty sure that didn't help out the case. But main thing, man, we need to put it together. We shot ourselves in the foot a lot today.
Even with everything that happened in the fourth quarter, you go into the fourth quarter, first 3 quarters, the defense plays well. Do you think that you guys played well enough through those first 3 quarters to be able to win that football game as a defense?
We ain't played well enough, man. You got to finish. You got to play through 4 quarters, not 3. So, like I said, man, we just shot ourselves in the foot. It's the best way I can explain what happened. We're still a good football team. Let me not take away from Cincinnati. They get paid to make plays and do everything, too, but we shot ourselves in the foot.
You used that expression a couple of times, shot yourselves in the foot. Obviously, there were some penalties that you would have stopped drives. They called penalties. You guys had to stay on the field. Was that discipline? Did you not like the calls? I mean, what did you see on some of those plays?
Penalties are penalties. Whether you like it or not, whether it's a good call or not, it'll still land you on the field. So keep using that term. We shot ourselves in the foot. Just mistakes.
What has to happen for you guys not to shoot yourselves in the foot, for that to get past that?
Just discipline, doing your job. I wouldn't say mistakes come from doing too much, but sometimes you just get out of the way. Prior to the situation of the game, probably just frustrated about something I can't tell you.
What
a towel or something, sweat. Sorry.
It seems like the fourth quarter, you guys just aren't able to make that final stop to, stop their team from scoring. To either win the game yourself or, give your offense another chance to win the game for them. Yeah. What do you think is missing coming into that fourth quarter for you guys that you guys aren't able to make those stops?
I say, man, just finishing. Just finishing. I mean, I'm pretty sure, a lot of guys are frustrated, with how the game was going. Sometimes things don't, work out our way. And I feel like, sometimes, guys maybe just get frustrated and kind of, like I said, just shy away from technique. Like, I feel like, like I said, they're still a good football team. They got players that get paid, but, it just comes down to technique and no finishing, which we didn't do.
I know it's hard to predict this at this moment, but do you think it might be a good thing that there's a quick turnaround to another game and that you guys don't even have time to dwell on this?
Oh, yeah. I'm already dealt with Cincinnati. Like I said, I got dinner reservations. Don't worry about eating right now. But on a serious note, yeah, it does make it better. It's a real quick turnaround. We got to get ready for Dallas on Thursday. So, yeah.
Even in defeat, the losses suck, but you're having a career season, still leading the league in tackles through the majority or all of the season.
I ain't worried about that, to be honest with you. I'm worried about winning.
Last one. Get you out with this. So you got good dinner reservations coming up. How important will it be, though, to you guys to get
win a national TV. I mean, it's a big game against the Cowboys. I mean, is that going to be at least a silver lining, knowing that you guys can turn it all around in this?
I mean, whether it's national TV, locally, like it don't matter. We need to win in general. So whether it's Cowboys, Broncos, Chargers, don't matter who we play. We need to find a way to win.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
What the hell going on, bro? Must have been the last person to talk. Yo, what's good with the nation, man? That was a tough one. Okay, you got Yannick out here.
More victories. You're still in the game. Picking each other up. Did it feel like just get to he's going to come ups and downs. Unfortunately, these past few weeks we haven't got it done as a group, as a team. But at the end of the day, you just got to keep working. It's part of the game. Adversity.
Enough for the press conference, man. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Let's go ahead and look at the stats. We'll just jump right into this because I don't know what we were doing on the football field, but it wasn't good football. That shit was garbage. At this point, we got to do something, and I think we got to do something with the organization, yo. This is terrible. It is terrible. Layla, it's time to move on. And I said this last week. All right. Hang low. I think it's time to move on from DC. Been a fan, still a fan, but after 8 years, he is what he is. Totally agree. 100%. Carr sounds mentally defeated. I want to say he sounds mentally defeated. It just sounds like he's frustrated. It's a rigged system for some teams and rigged against everyone else. Take a look who's on the competition committee. Those owners are always in it. Penalties have gone up, and play call sucks. Yeah. We are trash. It's looking tough. 3 straight losses. Malik Willis, 2022, or Matt Curl, both mobile. Matt Curl, what's up, Ray? Shake my head. I don't even know myself. This is heartbreaking. Raider Wolf. Goodell screwed this team. I don't know. We got a lot of shit going on this year, but you done with Carr now or nah? I mean, I just said last week. I said last week that it was time. I did say last week it was time, but my thing is I'm still a Carr fan. I'm still a fan of Carr. I think he's a good quarterback. But it's time. It's just time to move on. The only bad call today was the one on Yannick Burrow. The refs didn't stop us today. DC did. I don't even think that was the case. Let's go ahead and look at the numbers, though.
Weeks where the offense seems a little bit,
Waller talking.
Off kilter, out of rhythm, out of sync. Sometimes in these situations, solutions can be miles away or pretty close. Do you have any sense of where those solutions might lie for you guys?
I mean, the big part for me is like third downs. I feel like the solution just lies in execution. Some people execute, some people don't. It separates the good teams from the great teams, from teams that just have aspirations. So I feel like the execution is the biggest part.
Is there anything that you could put your finger on why the execution hasn't been there, specifically on third downs, which has been a pretty big trouble spot for you guys these last 2 weeks?
I mean, I don't really have all the answers, but at the end of the day, it comes down to, are you moving the chains or not? And we just haven't been doing that.
Darren, when you look at the week,
all right, the 808 legend says Heisman winner on the bench. Really put the rental car in park and bring out the MM8. Call it what you want. At the end of the day, Carr doesn't look good. Let's go ahead and jump right into the stats, though. Joe Burrow, 29, 148 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks for 19 yards. Carr almost identical on the stats, 19 to 27. He passed for a little bit more yards, had a touchdown and 1 interception. The interception that came late in the game. Joe Mixon, the biggest difference in the game right here was Joe Mixon, 30 carries for 123 yards. 9 carries for 37 yards. That's garbage. 5 carries for 23. Some more garbage. Let's go to the passing. He has 7 receptions for 116 yards to Waller, 4 receptions, 30 yards for Renfro, 1 to Zay Jones. That's it. Brian Edwards didn't touch the ball at all. I mean, who else do we have at wide receiver? Oh, Deshaun Jackson. Definitely didn't touch the ball. I don't know what the hell's going on with this team. I don't know what's going on as far as what are we going to do in the future, but we definitely need to change some things. Shit needs to change. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this losing. Yes, some players need to go. Some players, more than players, need to go. Personnel in the front office. We need management changes. We need solid management changes. There is no excuse for this anymore. Just for the past years. Not only that, the whole reason we're in this position is because the coach we had brought all these people together, and then all of a sudden he's gone. Of course it's going to get blown up. Of course everything's going to change. Why would all of these people stay together when the guy that brought them together ain't even here? That's like going to a birthday party and the person's birthday, they ain't even there. What the hell's the point? Mike Mayock came straight off of TV, became a GM. Now he's going to take over for the rest? No. Tony says lost some respect for Carr after that presser. I mean, why? I mean, shit, he said he's been a fan for a long time. He said he's been trying to be a part of something to turn this thing around. It's hard to turn something around. There ain't nothing being done. There ain't nothing being done. Carr ain't getting it done. Carr's not getting it done. He doesn't have what he needs. For him, the kind of quarterback he is, he doesn't have what he needs to be successful. We apparently need to go get a top-of-the-line quarterback that you can only get once a generation. That's what we need to go get. That's what we need to go. That's what I've been hearing from the fan base. Basically, just what it is now in the NFL. You just go get the number one, the best thing since sliced fucking bread. I don't even get it. How are we going to become better when we don't have shit around this team? Not one. How are you going to have your slot receiver have 4 receptions, Zay Jones with 120-yard reception? That's it. Where are the rest of the wide receivers at? Our running backs, we got a first-round running back getting 9 for 37. You're getting 9 carries for 37 yards. You're getting nine carries for 37 yards. Drake getting paid money. He's getting 5 carries for 23 yards. So you're getting 14 carries for a total of, what is that, 60 yards from these two backs? 14 carries for a total of 60 yards. Dude over here got 123 on 30 carries. What are we doing? We just be wasting money. This is more than just because the first thing, of course, everybody wants to say is, oh, I know you like Derek Carr, blah, blah. What is Ray got to say? Ray is quiet. Motherfucker, I'm right here. You already know I like Derek Carr as a quarterback. But you cannot sit here and tell me that we have talent on this team outside of Derek Carr. Even if Derek Carr is the problem, this is my thing. Even if Derek Carr is the problem, okay, let's agree on that. Let's say Derek Carr is the problem. Even if you brought in a better quarterback, where the fuck would we be? Where would we be? That's my point. That's what I'm trying to sit here and say. Even if Derek Carr is the issue, okay, I will agree with that. Derek Carr is the issue. Let's say that. Let's say we agree on Derek Carr having a problem, right? Let's agree on that. Do you think that we are still going to fucking get it done when our running backs aren't doing anything? When our running backs are sitting here getting 9 carries for 37 yards. Do you guys think that? When none of our receivers are doing any work. None of our receivers. What do you got? What are we doing at this point? If we get rid of Carr, do you think if we go draft a rookie quarterback, who the fuck is he going to throw the ball to? Who is he going to throw the ball to? What is a rookie quarterback's best friend? If we draft a quarterback and we get a rookie quarterback, what is a rookie quarterback's best friend? Can someone tell me? Someone put it in the chat. Someone put it in the comments. I need to know. What is a rookie quarterback's best friend? Someone says play calling. No. Running. Thank you very much. It is running the fucking football. It is running the football. No, it's running the football. A rookie quarterback's number one best friend is a run game. It is a run game. What are y'all talking about? It is a run game. A rookie quarterback's best friend is a run game. A run game and a solid defense. That is a rookie quarterback's best friend. So even if we agree that Derek Carr is the issue, okay, I'm done with the fucking excuses. I'm done with the excuses for Derek Carr. Let's say we get a different quarterback. Let's say we find a different quarterback. Even if we get a different quarterback, who the fuck is he gonna throw it to? Where is our run game gonna come from all of a sudden? I'm trying to figure this out. Redder King with a super chat. Bro, these fans crazy. Name another team Zay Jones will start for. I appreciate it, Redder King 85, but at this point, I'm not even going to sit here and make excuses like, oh, Carr has nobody to throw the ball to. I'm going to just skip that. Let's say we need a different quarterback. Say we even got Aaron Rodgers. Everybody was screaming Aaron Rodgers. Let's say we got Aaron Rodgers. I'm not making excuses for Carr anymore. I don't care who starts for this fucking football team. We need to make changes and be a better football team. We need talent. This is what I've been saying this whole past week. Everybody wants to continue to talk about Derek Carr. If he's the problem, let's switch him to the fuck out then. Let's switch him out. We still need talent. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is for this football team. We still need talent. He says Zay Jones wouldn't start on any other team. Zay Jones would not start on any other football team, y'all. He would not. He would not. When I sit here and ask y'all, who has the worst wide receiver core in this division? In this division, who has the worst wide receiver core? Answer the damn question. Answer the question and tell me, who has the worst wide receiver core in this division by far? So sick of this offense is soft as DC. How can I get rid of my ticks for family of four with flight hotel? Tough being a Raider fan, but that's the norm. I wouldn't even sell your tickets. Keep going because this is another thing. Appreciate the super chat, Cruise Control. The home game seemed like they're half away, half home. Like, what are we doing here? What is going on in Vegas? Where are all the real fans at? We go out to Vegas, we get a new stadium. What happened to all the real fans? The fans ain't even packed with the real folks. It's hella generic up in there. It's hella generic up in there. I can't even tell when the play is made because the crowd noise is damn near the fucking same. Jizzy says, don't have an O-line to run, LOL, but they blame it on Carr. Look, even if we don't have Carr, right? This is my thing. Let's go change it up. Let's change up the tempo real quick. We got all the fucking games right here. Let's go see what the other quarterbacks did. Let's go see what Josh Allen did. Josh Allen, 21-35, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. This looks like Derek Carr's game last fucking week. They got whooped 41-15. This is basically us. The difference is we don't have a Stephon Diggs. We do have a Cole Beasley. But the thing is, we don't have an Emmanuel Sanders veteran, and we don't have a Stephon Diggs. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, it doesn't matter who the fuck the quarterback is. You can put Mariota in. I don't care if it's not Derek Carr. I'm not making excuses for Derek Carr anymore at this point. I'm trying to figure out what are we doing as an organization, as a fan base. We need to hold this organization accountable or something. I don't know how we do that. We need to boycott this shit because I'm tired of making first-round draft picks. Think about this shit. Cleveland Farrell, Damon Arnett, Henry Ruggs ain't even on the team. Those are 2 first-round draft picks. Josh Jacobs, first-round running back. He's getting outran by everybody. Jonathan Taylor was drafted in the second round. My boy put up 4 TDs. Look what kind of game Carson Wentz had. Look at this. You can't make this shit up. Carson Wentz threw 11 for 20, 106 yards, 1 touchdown, and put up 41 fucking points. I don't care who the quarterback is for this Raiders football team. I just want to win the damn game. But everybody wants to come. Derek Carr, put Mariota in. Mariota ain't going to win his fucking games. What's the goal? What is the goal ultimately for this team? What is the goal? Do you want to win, or do you just want to prove somebody right or wrong about this player being this good or this player being that bad? At this point, it's just it's a measuring contest. I ain't gonna use the word, but it's just an ego contest. Raider Andy says the offense in general played bad, bro. To be honest, Raider Nation for life. Most definitely, they played bad. The offense played bad. The offense played bad. I'm trying to sit here and show y'all. I don't care who the fucking quarterback is. We could have got. Let's go look at. We could have got Aaron Rodgers. Who happened to lose today? Aaron Rodgers went off today. Check that out. He went off today, right? 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. Look at this. Devontae Adams, 7 receptions, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. This is the kind of guy we need. But check this out. Kirk Cousins, 3 touchdowns, 341. Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, Conklin. You cannot compare this talent to our team. If we got Aaron Rodgers, who the fuck is the Devontae Adams on our team? Someone point Devontae Adams out on our team right now, please. Someone point out Devontae Adams on our team. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Please tell me right now. I'm trying to figure it out. You have Devontae. If Aaron Rodgers came to our team, obviously he has a Devontae Adams. He has a Valdez-Scantling. We don't even have a Valdez-Scantling. Jizzy says DC is Devontae. Man, forget DC. I'm not even talking about DC anymore, man. Said Burrow outplayed Carr. Bro, you just looked at the fucking stats. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all not even fans of the game. Y'all just sitting here looking, oh, we lost, so let me try to figure somebody out to blame. You're not even looking at the fucking game. Are you even looking at the game? Who's watching the game and then actually looks at what happens? Because I'm literally putting in front of you, he outplayed DC. In what world? They literally have the same fucking stats. Look at the only difference, the biggest difference in the fucking game. Joe Mixon went 30 for 123 and 2 touchdowns. Bro, you could combine our whole fucking rushing and it doesn't even amount to one person. What are we sitting here talking about? This is the dumbest shit we have to discuss all the time. This is fucking stupid. How brain dead can you be? Boom, bro. So we just played KC last week, right? Dak Prescott, bro, 216 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Bro, this motherfucker, only thing that happened, bro, was that Amari Cooper got COVID. Amari Cooper got COVID. That's it, bro. That's it. Even with Amari Cooper hurt or out with COVID, these motherfuckers, they still got Michael Gallup, Cedric Wilson, CeeDee Lamb, Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard. You got to be kidding me right now. Bro, Michael Gallup would be our wide receiver 1 right now. This motherfucker threw 2 picks. He's getting paid twice as much as Carr. And he played the same team. Bro, Patrick Mahomes, look at this. Are you serious? Bro, look at these stats. Look at these stats. This is not, Autumn Knight says, why are we making excuses for Dak? This is not an excuse for Dak. I'm literally putting in perspective for y'all to pay attention. Bro, who gives a shit, bro? CeeDee Lamb went out at half. Henry Ruggs went to prison. What are we talking about? This motherfucker Henry Ruggs went to prison on the bye week. All of a sudden, he's up and gone. You're going to tell me CeeDee Lamb went out at halftime because he got a little injury. Are you serious right now? They still have Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup would be our wide receiver 1 on our team. ADC, Gallup is not a 1. Would Michael Gallup not be a number 1 on our fucking team right now, ADC? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. You hella burnt out, bro. You are burnt out. If you tell me that Michael Gallup would not be a number 1 on our team right now, you are burnt out. Zay Jones, bro, the Bills sent Zay Jones away so they can trade away their first-round draft pick to go get Stephon Diggs. What are we talking about? Gallup went on that team. Exactly my point. Bro, you just proved my fucking point. You just proved my point. Bro, you just proved my point. Michael Gallup is literally the Cowboys' third wide receiver. And he would be our number one. What do you not understand? Forget about Derek Carr. I don't care if Derek Carr is the answer or not. You could put Mariota in. Mariota has no one to throw the fucking ball to. Who is Mariota going to throw the ball to, yo? Furrow, fire Mayock, Bisaccia, blessing in disguise. Might need to trade Carr to the highest bidder. Problems are deeper than Carr. Terrible performance. At least I'll be eating good on Thanksgiving. Most definitely, we're going to be eating good on Thanksgiving. I'm getting a fried turkey. My girl, she got a fried turkey, so we're going to eat that. We're doing fried turkey for Thanksgiving this year, so we definitely gonna eat good, brother. You already know what it is, Farrell. Farrell pulling up on us. You feel me? I might have this a fan chat. Let me know if I should do a fan chat for this one and have some people pull up in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Rick Glenn in the house. In my opinion, our OC needs to be more aggressive on fourth downs. Too many punts on short yardage situations. That's on Bisaccia. You know what I mean? I got a nickname for him, but I ain't gonna say it. But it's Bisaccia. Bro, if he don't fucking go for it for more often. And then another thing is, we have a special teams as a head coach, a special teams guy as a head coach. That is an embarrassment. That is an embarrassment. Gallup would be another Williams. Like Tyrell Williams? Shit, at least Tyrell Williams got the fucking football. I mean, let's be honest. Tyrell Williams was decent when he was not hurt. He'd still be better. Bro, if we got Michael Gallup, y'all, the thing is, you guys keep going. You guys keep moving the goalposts. Quit moving the fucking goalposts. If I say one thing, what about this? No, bro. Think about it. Our wide receiver core is the worst in the division. In the entire division. Says sell the team, Mark. I don't know. Maybe he might have to. Thomas says, would love to get Gallup. Yeah. And ADC, I don't know if ADC is a Raider fan. I don't think so. But the fact that even a person from outside of the Raider Nation could come in and be like, yeah, you're right. He wouldn't be wide receiver one on most teams, but he will on your Raiders team is a freaking fact. That's how bad our team is. I want to see Marcus Mariota. I've seen Derek Carr put up 13, 14, and 16 the past 3 weeks. And I'm glad you said that, ST, because look, I'm not tripping. If we put Mariota in, okay, let's put Mariota in. I am fine with having Mariota in, but I don't think it's going to change anything. I think the only reason we put Mariota in is just to see what he could do in it. And if we didn't have Mariota, if, say, Matt McGloin was behind Derek Carr, if Nathan Peterman was behind Derek Carr, we wouldn't be saying that. We're only saying that because Marcus Mariota is Marcus Mariota. He has a history. His name just rings a bell. That's the only reason. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything with this squad. And I was saying earlier, what does a rookie quarterback, once we go get our guy, what do they need? We can go look at who replaced Marcus Mariota as well, because I seen that. So we're not going to let that slip. But Derek Carr put up 13, 14, and 16 points. Exactly. Derek Carr did. Not Josh Jacobs, not Kenyon Drake, none of those guys. Derek Carr had to go put up those points. Remember that. That's who went to put up them points. Nobody else. Because today was predominantly a running attack. Today, we were running the ball more than we were really trying to push the ball. And we didn't do a damn thing. Josh Jacobs didn't do shit. Kenny Drake didn't do shit. All of them sweeps, all them flies, none of them did anything. All of them motions did nothing. All of them screenplays, garbage. They were all garbage. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all right now, I don't care who the quarterback is. It's not going to work, whoever the quarterback is. Straight garbage. They're all garbage. We get it. Our wide receiver room trash. Exactly. Our run game is trash too. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all it's more than just a quarterback. People will say put Mariota in. It doesn't matter because Mariota's not the long-term answer. That's my point. I don't get it. If you guys want Mariota in, will you want him to be here for a longer term? Would you want Mariota to be here longer than just this year? Or are you just saying that just to see, what he can do, but really you don't think he's going to be here past next year? So what would the point be? But like I said, this ain't even about Derek Carr. I don't care who the quarterback is, yo. I don't care. The defense went out there and played good enough. That's what I think. The defense went out there and played good enough. But let's go check out this Titans team, okay? Because this is one thing people want to do. Nobody wanted to go get Ryan Tannehill. Nobody wanted to get Cam Newton. Nobody wanted to get trade for Matthew Stafford like the Rams did. How come the Rams can go out and trade for a guy like Matthew Stafford? My boy Farrell said, throw that StreamYard link in the chat. Yes, sir. I got you, brother. Michael Norcal with the super chat, just pulling up, showing appreciation. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the support. Always love. I've been patient, but I'm ready to move on for Carr this offseason. Yes, most definitely. I've been patient as well. I like Derek Carr as a quarterback. I think Derek Carr can still be successful. He just needs to be on a different team. But I personally think about it like this. Let's go ahead and move on from let's go ahead and move on from the conversation. Do you guys want to go ahead and put Mariota in because you just want to see something? Or do you think he's going to be the answer long term? Why do you think people say that? Or why is that being said? Let's see what the chat says. Jeff Garrison said, I love Carr, but it's obvious that they're not letting him throw. I think people just want Mariota in because we're sick of this Carr roller coaster. Yeah, it's definitely a roller coaster, man. It's up, down, left, right. Show me what you got. I've been patient. Yeah, brother. Luco says Mariota would just get hurt and we'd have to put Carr back in. I mean, that's potentially the truth. Say we go put Mariota in. Say we go do that. Salute to Agent Red. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. Jizzy says, I feel Carr has to go only because the organization won't bring him real help. That's how I feel as well. I don't want to get rid of Carr because I think he's a bad quarterback. Nope, I don't think that's why. Don't get me mistaken. Don't think, you loved Carr the other day. Now you're saying you don't want him. No, I said last week it was time to let go of Carr. That I was going in that direction. I even sent Sanjeet a text. I said, believe it or not, I think it's time. This week, it just goes to show more that it might just be time. I don't think that Mariota is the answer, especially long term. Mariota ain't going to do nothing. Not with this wide receiver core. Brian Edwards, Zay Jones. But anyways, I wanted to go look at this and show y'all. Nobody wanted to trade for Ryan Tannehill. Nobody wanted to do nothing like that. So why does Tennessee, all of a sudden Derrick Henry goes out, and I know they won a game, but here they go out to the Houston. They play the Houston Texans. Ryan Tannehill, 35 of 52, 323 yards, 1 touchdown, and 4 interceptions. Are you shitting me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You telling me Ryan Tannehill went out here and did this? But Tyrod Taylor won his football game against the Tennessee Titans, an 8-3 Tennessee Titans team. Tyrod Taylor went out there and won 14 of 24, 107 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks, and rushed 6 of 28 with a running back rushing for 18 of 40. Bro, what are we doing? What are we comparing our talent to? We need to get talent, bro. We need to get talent ASAP. Our drafting has been atrocious. We need to figure this out. We need to figure something out. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at our draft picks. How comfortable are you guys with drafting a quarterback? Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. How comfortable are you guys drafting a quarterback? No longer with us. No longer with us. No longer with us. No longer with us. These guys are no longer with us from that draft class. We had 3 first-round draft picks. None of these dudes are even making a difference. None of these dudes. The only one is Max Crosby. Only one that's doing anything that's making a difference is Max Crosby. Hunter Renfrow. These are the only two. Those are the only two. Then you'll go all the way down here. This was the first of the regime. This is the first draft order of the regime. PJ Hall, Brandon Parker, and Colton Miller are starting for us. Hall, Key, Nelson, Hurst, Townsend, Aikman, Victor, all gone. All gone. So how comfortable are we? How comfortable are we with drafting a quarterback? Like, be dead ass serious. How comfortable are you guys with drafting a quarterback? Let's just be serious here. Let's just be serious here. Don Raider says, give Mariota a chance to see if he can become a game changer. And because Carr had 8 years to ball out, if it don't matter, then take Carr out. Who cares? Take Carr out. Put in David Carr. I don't care. I don't care who you put in. I don't even want to talk about the quarterback position because everybody just wants to sit here and say, put in Mariota, just see what he can do. I don't give a shit who the quarterback is, bro. We do not have the weapons. We do not have the weapons. What quarterback is going to have us win? What quarterback is going to get us there with what we have? Not one quarterback in the league. I'm trying to tell y'all that. It doesn't matter. We need weapons. There's a reason we want to get Devontae Adams in the offseason. Dude, you guys got to sit here and think about it. There's a reason we're talking about Allen Robinson's this offseason, Devontae Adams. We were talking about so many different receivers we could have got. I think the fact we shredded our O-line in the offseason is coming back to haunt us. We can't run or pass. I've been saying this. I said this in the offseason. My two biggest worries in the offseason. I said this with Graf. I said it with Raiders Football Talk, Andy from Raiders Football Talk. I was saying it to everybody. I said the hunch. My biggest two concerns, the wide receiver core and the offensive line. Wide receiver core and the offensive line. We did not get rid of our offensive line on purpose. That wasn't something we were going to do. Yo, shout out EG. Francisco Doc's not collabing with Raider Hunch no more. That ain't true. Who said that? Who said that? Russell Wilson. What about Russell Wilson? Matt Corral. Everybody keeps saying this Matt Corral. Matt Corral. Everybody keeps saying this shit. Matt Corral. Bro, Matt Corral. Y'all really think this dude's going to be the answer? Do y'all really think we're going to bring in Matt Corral, 6 foot, 200-pound quarterback out of Ole Miss? Y'all think we're going to bring in Matt Corral? We're going to go draft Matt Corral in the first round. This is the most highly talented quarterback coming out of the draft. From what I believe, he's the most popular quarterback coming out of the draft. You guys think we're going to go draft him? There's no fucking way, bro. There's more teams that would probably need a quarterback in a position to where they would need a quarterback more than us. To where they would have to move up or they'd have to get to a certain point to where they would go draft this guy. I don't see us drafting a quarterback. This isn't even a big quarterback draft. You got to extend plays, though, bro. Bro, at a certain point, I'm trying to sit here and tell y'all, at a certain point, even when you extend plays, you still have to have weapons. There's only so many quarterbacks that extend plays without any weapons, without any type of proof. You cannot name 5 quarterbacks right now that are going to sit there and do something without any type of weapons and just run all over the field. You can't name 5. You can't even name 3. And I'm not talking about Carr. Everybody wants to talk about Carr. I'm not talking about him, bro. This has nothing to do with Carr. This has everything to do with our organization, yo. Henry Ruggs, first-round wide receiver, gone. That's just like the Bengals losing Jamar Chase. Think about it. That's like the Vikings losing Justin Jefferson. That's like your first-round draft pick. It don't matter who it is. That's just wide receiver, for example. But your first-round draft pick and Justin Herbert, what if you lost him? That's a first-round draft pick. Damon Arnett was one of our first-round draft picks. What if you were just missing players that you had drafted? You just started missing them. We're losing talent. We're supposed to be stacking talent, not losing talent. People want to go draft a 6 foot, 200-pound quarterback. You got a game log? This motherfucker ain't doing nothing, bro. 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown. Bro, ain't no damn way you finna go draft this dude. I gotta be shitting me, man. Y'all be just be saying anything. KC says paying Carr, issue if you need talent elsewhere. Paying Carr, issue if you need talent elsewhere. Bro, Derek Carr is literally one of the cheapest quarterbacks in the league right now. What are we talking about, bro? White Tyson said Coral sucks too. We have no wide receiver except Hunter. Everyone is non-existent. Bro, what are we doing with the organization, though? Our organization needs to step up. This is frustrating. We be missing on draft picks, bro. We should have Amari Cooper and Henry Ruggs on this football team. Not neither of them. Think about that. That's the kind of football team we should have. We should have Amari Cooper on one side, Henry Ruggs on another side. That's how the football team should be, with a Josh Jacobs, with a Waller. That's how you win in this league. There's a reason the Rams were able to go trade their draft picks for Matthew Stafford, because they already have fucking weapons. There's a reason a team like Detroit Lions aren't going to trade all their draft picks just for one quarterback with no weapons, bro. Like, y'all got to think about that. I guarantee you 6 months ago, everybody was talking about go draft that kid from Oklahoma. I guarantee you 6 months ago, you guys were just saying go draft that kid from Oklahoma. Y'all don't know how to place blame, bro. You feel like at some point we have to really look at this team. Let's just look at the roster, yo. Like, our roster is not it. Our roster is not it. Think about this. Ryan Tannehill. Do you guys want to go get Ryan Tannehill? Ryan Tannehill is getting paid how much right now? Raider Purge, appreciate the super chat and the support, brother. We definitely need to get a number one wide receiver and fix O-line, but do you think we should make a strong push for Wilson or Rodgers this offseason? Fuck no. Hell no. This is the dumbest shit right here. No. Imagine going to sign one of these guys and paying them top fucking dollar. What are we going to do then? What are we going to do? How much does Rodgers get paid right now? Aaron Rodgers signed a 4-year, $134 million contract. $98 million guaranteed. Bro, imagine if we went and spent the money to go sign Wilson and Rodgers. Imagine that. Imagine if we went to spend the money to go get Wilson and Rodgers. Where else are we going to spend money on? You're telling me we have to go get one of the best quarterbacks in Aaron Rodgers, plus get a number one wide receiver, plus we have to fix the offensive line, plus we have to get Aaron Rodgers for this offense to be good. Do you guys hear, like, what? Do you guys hear that? Like, think about that. We have to get a number one wide receiver. Hold on. I'm not even talking about Carr. I'm just talking about the offense as a whole. The offense is an issue. Some people want to say it's Carr. Some people want to say it's this, that, and the other. Okay, if it's Carr, right? Say we make a push and we go get Rodgers. But not only do we have to get Rodgers, hold on. We also have to get a number one wide receiver for Rodgers. So Derek Carr, you're telling me Derek Carr, right? Marcus Mariota, whoever the quarterback is, Marcus Mariota or Derek Carr, they have to figure out how to be successful with this offense. But when we go into the offseason, right? When we go into next year, we want to go get Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, right? Plus, we have to add a number one wide receiver. Plus, we have to fix the offensive line. So you're telling me these quarterbacks, which I would say these two quarterbacks, Wilson and Rodgers, are better than Mariota and Carr. I'm saying this right now. Wilson and Rodgers are better than Mariota and Carr, okay? But you're telling me that Mariota and Carr need to do more with what they have now, but next year when we get Wilson and Rodgers, they need to get a number one wide receiver and get a better offensive line. This is my fucking point. This is my point. And I'm not saying nothing to Raider Purge. I appreciate the super chat, brother, but I'm using this as my point because I totally agree. If we went to make a push, I don't care who we make a push for our quarterback. I don't care if it was Wilson, Rodgers, Watson, if we kept Carr, if we got rid of Carr, got capital, and then we started Mariota to go draft a quarterback. I don't care what we did. No matter what we do, we still need a number one wide receiver. We still need to fix that offensive line because even if we go draft a young rookie quarterback, that quarterback will need a better line. He'll need a run game, and he will need weapons. That's why the Bengals still went and drafted a wide receiver in the first round after they drafted Burrow with the number one overall pick. They have T. Higgins. They have Tyler Boyd. They still use the number one draft pick to get Jamar Chase. We need to stack weapons, y'all. This is more than just a quarterback away. This is more than just switching the quarterback out and putting Mariota in. This is way more than that. But everybody want to see how long their thing hang because they want to get in this nitpicky conversation about, oh, it's this person's problem, this person's problem. I'm past that because I've already said my justice. I've already done my due diligence. Fire Mac and hire Louis Riddick for GM. Honestly, you see what the 49ers are doing over there? I don't know. I feel like Louis Riddick is a little bit more hip. I feel like Louis Riddick has a little bit more style, a little bit more swagger. Louis Riddick, in my opinion, would bring in a younger coach. He would bring in a younger coach that has a lot more swagger, kind of like the Arizona, the Rams, the 49ers. Did I say the Rams, the 49ers, and the Fort? Dang, so you're telling me the NFC West has most of them young style like coaches. Now that I think about it, that's interesting. I just realized that. I wouldn't mind Louis Riddick, brother. I wouldn't mind, but I was talking to my boy. I was talking to Scout, and Scout did tell me he was saying that. Let me think. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Scout was saying the scout manager. So Jim Abrams, he said, is a top option likely. Currently our director of college scouting and highly respected by everyone in the league. Jim Abrams. I don't want to deal with anybody with the name Abrams right now. All right. I don't want to deal with anybody with the name Abrams right now. Omar, $5 super chat. Appreciate the support, brother. This says, this is a whole shithole. 3 firsts gone. We need to blow up everything. DC is wasting his talent. He will go to the Saints. I think DC will go up to the Saints and go ham. No Maz in here, EJ? No Maz in here? How do I got no Maz in here? Where's all the Maz at? There's a lot of content creators probably on right now, but LMN says, why would Rodgers leave Devontae Adams for what we got? I'll wait. Exactly. This is my point. LMN, this is my point. Nigerian, stop spinning or you're going to get sniped. What's Nigerian saying? Let me go answer bro real quick. I didn't even see him say nothing. Said, bro, why don't y'all motherfuckers understand Russell and Rodgers would have been wanted to leave dealing with what we put Carr through. Did y'all not see Rodgers this offseason? Exactly. But the thing is, like you said in the other comment, Rodgers has the number one receiver in the entire league. Why would he want to come here and play with who? Russell Wilson has DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Even if Mariota starts, Mariota still would need what he got in the Titans. He had Derrick Henry. He had A.J. Brown. I think he had A.J. Brown at the end, right? I know he had some receivers, but he definitely had Henry. Nick G, get Adams in the offseason, draft OL, ND, tackle, prioritize, no reaching. Bro, that's the thing. I do not trust this organization with drafting. Even if we go trade Carr and we go get some draft picks, how do we know they're going to use them right? What's good with the EJ? Man, I seen you, brother, pull up on us. Appreciate it. Trade Carr for what, though? Like, what are we going to trade Carr for? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What are we going to trade Carr for? If we go trade Carr for like a first, like 2 first-round draft picks, right? A first round and a third round, whatever. Hypothetically say, I don't give a shit what we trade him for. How do we know we're going to use them picks right, bro? We drafted Cleveland Farrell. We drafted Cleveland Farrell, number 4 overall. Think about it. How do we know we're going to draft the right quarterback? What if we go get Zach Wilson, Tua, Drew Lock, Josh Rosen? How do we know we're not going to get these kind of guys? Trevor Lawrence is garbage. Trevor Lawrence is straight dookie. He's not going to do anything over there. Think about that. Everybody swore up and down that Justin Fields going to the Bears, they were a Super Bowl team. Everybody swore they were going to be a Super Bowl team. Justin Fields is getting slaughtered out there. Trey Lance getting slaughtered out there. I'm trying to sit here and tell y'all, what do you guys think, bro? The Bears have more than us. The Bears have Allen Robinson, Darnell Mooney. They got Herbert in the backfield. They actually blocked for the running backs. Montgomery's doing well. And their defense has been proven like in the past 5 years. They got freaking Khalil Mack with other edge rushers. And Justin Fields still can't do shit over there. What makes you think he's going to do something here? Trade him for a pick in Debo? Nah, 49ers ain't giving nothing. 49ers already did too much. Don Ritter says Rodgers with Waller and Renfro and Jackson would have been an easy playoff appearance. No, it wouldn't, bro. That is bro. Don Ritter, I love y'all. I love you, brother, but that is bullshit, bro. You can't not sit here and tell me that with Waller, Renfro, and Jackson. Give me a break, bro. Dude, he has Devontae Adams over there. And he has – all right, look. My gosh, bro. Do I got a fact check right now? Let's go. He's Louise, my guy. Can y'all see this? I think someone said it's Control Plus. All right. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Look at this. Look at these numbers, y'all. Look at this defensive. Look at this defense. Look at their offense. 19th. The Green Bay Packers offense is 19th. Their defense is ranked 3rd in points for and yards. Like, you got to be shitting me right now. You're going to tell me an easy playoff appearance. No, it's not. You guys are sitting here. You guys will say stuff that's not even true. This is what I mean by being a fan of football and just being a fan of a team in colors. You need to be a fan of the game before you come up here and start just saying, blurring out random stuff. Just random stuff. Oh, well, this would be that. That would be this. That's like when everybody was saying the Chiefs have the worst defense and they blah, blah, blah. There was no statistical category on the Chiefs defense that said they were the worst. Not one. Nobody wanted to check it. Nobody wanted to check it. Like, give me a break, yo. This is not true. I trade as many of these guys as possible. Just blow it up. Fire Mayock too. Lots of these picks had his stamp. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Rodgers has one of the best old linemen in the NFL. Also, is this still up on the screen? They're 19th in rushing at least. You know what we're in rushing? We're 28th. I think 29th. We're 29th in rushing. We're supposed to be a running football team. They're 18th in yards, in passing yards. Let's go look at our team. Let's go look at our team real quick. Let's go look at our team real quick. Let's go. Let's go look at this. We are second in passing. We're second in passing. They're 18th in passing. So the Green Bay Packers are 18th in passing, while the Raiders are second in passing. The Raiders are 28th in rushing. The Green Bay Packers are 19th in rushing. Their defense is third. Our defense is 26th. What is the confusion here? I don't understand how people can get so confused and say, "Oh, if we go get Rodgers, that's an easy playoff appearance." Do you realize when Rodgers won the Super Bowl, his defense was ranked first in the league? What are we sitting here talking about? He has a third-ranked defense right now. Do you realize the last game he played against Seattle Seahawks, it was 17-0. 17-0. And Aaron Rodgers didn't throw a touchdown that game. Or did he? I think he threw one touchdown and threw one interception that game. So what are we talking about? You can't just say, "Oh, imagine John Thomas is trade for Dwayne Haskins." Imagine us going to draft a quarterback and we drafted Dwayne Haskins. Is that what we want to do? Do y'all trust? Come on. Who else saw Parker fall in his face? The running backs can't even get any movement. I'm just trying to figure out I'm just trying to figure out how changing the quarterback does anything. We need talent. Can I make emotional decisions? Raiders need to be smart. I agree with Ray. Just do research. I love Carr, but if someone makes a good offer, something to think about, cannot act desperate. Most definitely. If we get something worth it, we definitely get rid of Carr. If we can get something worth it, we trade Carr and we build. We start over. And how do we build? I would keep Mariota. And I would just go stack weapons in the defense and the offensive line. That's it. I would set up to be primed to whenever that time comes to get a quarterback, we are without a doubt getting that quarterback. That's how I feel about it. We would be prime position to get a quarterback, set the team up to where all you need is a quarterback, and then go out there and snipe it. Whenever that time arises, whenever that opportunity comes up, you go snatch them up. That is the way you do it. We cannot sit here and just, "Oh, well, we need to change out the quarterback and see what he can do." That's all we're doing. We're just winging shit as a football team. We're just winging it. Well, fuck, he's not working out. Take him out, throw him in. Let's see what happens. That's what we're doing with Zay Jones, Brian Edwards, Andre James. We're doing that with everything. With everything you guys are saying about Derek Carr, we'll just take Derek Carr and throw Mariota in, just see what he can do. That's what we're doing with Andre James. That's what we're doing with Brandon Parker, John Simpson. Think about it. That's what we're doing literally with all these guys, with Zay Jones. Think about this. All 3 games without Ruggs, 16, 14, 13. Ruggs isn't the issue. I'm trying to sit here and tell you that. Well, excuse me, Ruggs is the issue because he was talent we got taken away. But you can go ahead and go look at our number line. We didn't have Ruggs against Philly, and we put up 33 points, tied for the most points we ever put up. That was tied for the most points we ever put up was 33. We put up 34 points, Okay, without Ruggs. 16-14, yeah. So 16-14. Carr been quarterback for 8 years? Yeah, he's been quarterback for 8 years. When is the last time we had fucking weapons? O-line, bro. New coach with the plan. Carr lost his weapon before all that. Ruggs was he was balling out for sure. Ruggs was on his way to break out. Ruggs was breaking out. I feel like he was. I feel like Ruggs was breaking out. He was becoming that wide receiver 1, without a doubt. He was started getting underneath in the Eagles game. He was getting those comeback routes against Slay. He hit a slant route. He hit an out route. He had all four routes to show depth, whether it was a comeback, whether it was an out route, a slant, and then a deep route. What happened to Ruggs? What the hell? Name one other team where what happened to Ruggs. Just name one other team. Just to give an example, The Cowboys played the Chiefs today. Did y'all see them numbers? 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 Look at this. Look at these quarterback stats. Look at these quarterback stats, y'all. This is what I mean, bro. Amari Cooper gets COVID, and then your $40 million quarterback gets a 10 QBR of 10, 2 interceptions, 216 yards. And all that happened was Amari Cooper, you missing one wide receiver, Amari Cooper, but you still have Michael Gallup, Cedric Wilson, CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, Zeke Elliott. Imagine if we had this many weapons, yo. If we had 4 wide receivers, that's what you need to be successful in the league. I'm trying to tell y'all, we need to stack weapons. People just think switching out the quarterback is going to get it done. Switching out the quarterback doesn't fucking matter. He says, dang, Mahomes and Dak are supposedly top 5 too. And I kept telling people this. Look, Corey K says, Lamb got a concussion. I know he got a concussion, but you still have fucking Michael Gallup and Cedric Wilson. So you're telling me, hold up, Corey K, I was saying this earlier. Corey K, specifically you, man. Would you rather have Michael Gallup and Cedric Wilson, or would you rather have Zay Jones and Brian Edwards, bro? There's no question. There's no question about that. Who you would rather have, there's no question about that. There's no question about that. So even if Mariota starts, I don't care who the quarterback is for this team. This Las Vegas Raiders team needs more talent. They need talent. There's no reason we draft a guy in the first round. There's no reason we draft a guy in the first round of Josh Jacobs, and he's performing like this. There's no way. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these numbers, yo. Josh Jacobs gets 9 yards for 37, or 9 carries for 37 right here against the Bengals. Last week, 7 for 16, yo. First round draft pick. Against the Giants, his best game. His best game is 13 carries for 76 yards. That's fucking garbage. Do you admit Carr stiff as a board? Carr isn't playing well. Who cares, bro? The thing is, okay, spot on picks. You just pulled up. Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate the super chat, brother. Do I think Carr stiff as a board? I think Carr's playing today. It just looked lackluster. The offense just looked lackluster. I want to say, specifically Derek Carr. I want to say that because I look at the entire offense. When you just sit here and say only Derek Carr, then you are specifically trying to point out something. That's what I see. My thing is, I don't care if you had Mariota in there. Mariota's not going to get it done either because I'm showing you, I'm not even talking about Carr. I'm talking about the running backs. And for some reason, you guys see how this works. I'll still get things talked about Derek Carr. Can you admit that Derek Carr looks stiff as a board? Okay, Derek Carr looks stiff as a board. What the fuck does that have to do with us being last in rushing? What does that have to do with us being last in rushing? Like, come on. Can we stop doing that? Can we stop trying to measure and see, Derek Carr, blah, blah. Bro, just look at our fucking team. We are second in passing yards, but we're 28th in rushing yards. The last I checked, we drafted a running back in the first round. The last time I checked, we drafted a running back in the first round. We got 2 first-round draft picks on this offensive line. The hell is that? Let's go back to Josh Jacobs, though. We got 2 first-round draft picks on the offensive line. Every single offensive lineman is a Tom Cable product. Andre James we got as an unrestricted free agent. John Simpson we drafted. Brandon Parker we drafted in the 3rd round. I think John Simpson we drafted in the 3rd round. Cohen Miller we drafted in the 1st round. Alex Leatherwood we drafted in the 1st round. All of these linemen were in-house. These linemen are in-house linemen. Why are they not doing well? Why are they not blocking well? All offseason I heard Tom Cable's a genius. Tom Cable's the GOAT. He's the best offensive lineman, coach, this, that, and the third. Where the hell is Tom Cable's head at? Why aren't the people in the chat, why aren't all the other content creators saying Tom Cable is ass, he needs this, that, and the third? But it's only Carr. Where is that? I don't care if Carr is a quarterback or not. Everybody will say, well, I just want to win. Well, why the fuck are you so worried about Carr all the time? Why aren't you talking about the offensive line and the fact we have 2 first-round draft picks on the offensive line and it's still a fucking issue? Well, how is our offensive line an issue with 2 first-round draft picks on there? How is our running game an issue with 2 first-round draft picks on the offensive line? Not only that, we also have a first-round draft running back in the backfield being outperformed by basically 20, more than 30 running backs in the league. There's 30 running backs in the league right now outperforming Josh Jacobs. Probably more. I'm not saying better. I'm saying outperform. Rick Glenn says, we have too many holes to fix in 1 year. Coaching, wide receiver, O-line, running back, etc. As painful as it is, we're going to be bad for a while. The thing is, we don't have to be bad for a while, brother. This is what makes me so upset because we don't have to be bad. We don't have to be bad. We could have been one of the best teams in the league right now. If we, instead of drafting Cleveland Farrell, we go draft this guy. Instead of drafting Ruggs, we went and got Lamb. We went and got Justin Jefferson. We went and got any other wide receiver. Anybody else. You could have drafted anybody else besides Arnett. Arnett's not even on a fucking team. Ruggs isn't on a team. These are 2 first-round picks. Y'all got to think about this. We let go of Amari Cooper for a first-round draft pick. We don't even have no wide receiver right now. How is wide receiver still an issue on this football team when we used the first-round draft pick to get Ruggs and Amari Cooper, and it's still an issue on this team? We have 2 first-round draft picks on the offensive line. How is the offensive line still an issue? It doesn't make sense. It's freaking mind-boggling, yo. It's mind-boggling. We spent 4 first-round draft picks on this team since Gruden's been here. Ruggs, Jacobs, Leatherwood, and Colton freaking Miller. Colton Miller just became good in like his 3rd, 4th year. We don't have 3-4 years to wait for every freaking draft pick to do something. Reality 69, appreciate the donation, big bro. He says, it's ridiculous how many NFL viewers are educated on the sport. Playoffs and Super Bowls only mean that the team was good enough to win. Exactly. There's a fucking reason a team like the Rams could go to the Super Bowl with a Jared Goff. There is no way you can sit here and tell me that you would have taken Jared Goff this whole time. You would have told me, yeah, I'd rather have Jared Goff than this guy or that guy. There's a reason the Rams were able to send those draft picks away to go get a quarterback. Think about this right now. If we sent our draft picks away to replace Carr, right, like the Rams replaced Goff, we go send our draft picks away and we go get Matthew Stafford. Why didn't we do that? I'm just curious. Why didn't we do that? You know what I mean? We could have gotten our quarterback. We could have went and traded our draft picks away for Matthew Stafford if he was available like that. Why didn't we go trade Matthew Stafford for Derek Carr? Farrell couldn't even bring Joe down when he hit him. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of shit we got to deal with. Lord Zemas, appreciate the super chat, brothers. Appreciate the support. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Ain't seen you in a minute, brother, but I'm glad to see you out here, man. Talk some Reddit football talk. He said, been saying this locker room is asymptomatic to losing. As soon as they catch L, they got to drink Robitussin for a couple of weeks. Next to talent, they need heart because our offense is done for the year. It seems like, sheesh, that's cold. Boy, try to throw me for a couple of loops with the Robitussin and asymptomatic. He said offense is done for the year. It seems like it definitely does seem like offense is done for the year. I feel like the energy's been drained out of them. We have no spark. I don't know why Deshaun Jackson's not out there a lot more. Zay Jones is a 4-string wide receiver. Why is he out there that much? Josh Jacobs is a first-round draft pick running back. And these are the kind of stats we're getting right here, Zemas. These are the kind of stats we're getting, Zemas. Look at this. This is what we're getting from our first-round talent. Our first-round talent running back is getting 37, 16, 76, 29, 53, 50, 48, 40, 34. Where is everybody saying Josh Jacobs? Why isn't anybody saying anything about something else? Exactly, Devin White, Josh Allen. I would have even taken Ed Oliver. I'll be honest. Ed Oliver with Jonathan Hankins, I think that would have been that'd be a solid matchup. I know some people say Ed Oliver is not that good, blah, 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 but I think Ed Oliver with a John Hankins would have been way better. But I'd wanted Devin White, personally. Hot take. We don't win another Super Bowl for another 40 years. Jesus Christ, Raider and some. I hope your hot take is cold as hell. We've been bad for years. Enough is enough. Starts with the top. Mark Davis has to take blame just like the GMs and coaches. 100% agree. He brought in Gruden. Gruden brought in all these guys. Do you expect this to stay together? Hell no, because Gruden brought all of them together. It's like going to a birthday party and the person's birthday, they're not even there. Who the fuck you want to celebrate? Who you going to sing happy birthday to? We have nothing to show for all these picks we traded for. Exactly, Luco. Exactly. I'm glad you said that shit because we traded all these picks away for shit. Nothing. Think about it. Colton Miller, Alex Leatherwood, 2 first-round picks on the offensive line that doesn't block for shit. We got a first-round running back that's over here getting freaking 296 yards, yo. He's getting 3.7 yards a carry. Look at this. Your best game is 13 carries for 76 yards? That is terrible. Last week he went 7 for 16, yo. You got to be joking right now. Cooper didn't want to be a Raider. I wonder why. I don't know what was going on, but shit, we didn't fucking replace him. We got a first-round pick for him. Who cares if Cooper didn't want to be here or not? Say he didn't want to be here. We still got a first-round pick. Where is that first-round pick now? Wide receiver one, wide receiver one, wide receiver one. A good vet like Adams or Robinson is needed now. Most definitely. No more excuses, yo. I'm tired of the excuses. The organization needs to step up. Carr's Dalton, Stafford, Cousins, etc. Need I say more? Think about this, though. How can you say that when Stafford is on the Rams right now? Getting mollywopped by the fucking Niners. Cousins had Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook. They replaced Diggs with fucking Justin Jefferson. This is what I'm talking about. The Vikings had Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook. They traded Stephon Diggs and still got Justin Jefferson. We don't have nothing at wide receiver. Carr sucks. Should have traded back with Cincy instead of drafting Furrow. We would have got the number 1 pick next year, Joe Burrow. Yeah, who knows? Think about it like this, though. Joe Burrow. Think about Joe Burrow. I mean, basically with the team he had last year, but without T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. Think about that. That'd basically be where we were at with a worse defense, with the worst defense in franchise history. That's where we would have been at. We have way too many rookies playing big roles. I was watching the Ravens-Niners Super Bowl that had all vet stars on both teams with a sprinkle of rookies. Exactly. Those rookies need somebody to season them, need to show them how to win. Tony Collins with the breakdown. He says, Mahomes 45, Dak 43, Watson 40, Wilson 39, Rodgers 35, Goff 34, and Cousins 33, Carr with 25. Next year 19. I'm taking Carr all day at this price. So you guys would tell me that you would rather have Goff or Cousins getting paid 33. Tony Collins putting the numbers out there right there for you. I don't think people actually understand or under the cap Like, Carr is one of the cheapest quarterbacks in the freaking league right now. So whether we trade him or we keep him, what the hell? Glockserus says, who in the hell trade staff? Who in the hell trade for Stafford? This is my point, though. What I'm saying is, would you have traded Carr for Stafford? There's a reason why the Rams could go out and do that. There's a reason the Rams could go do that. Could we do that? That is my point. That is my point. Flacco won a Super Bowl. He was nowhere near the caliber of DC. Yeah, he definitely wasn't. But that defense was fire. But let me tell you something, man. When you go look at every single Super Bowl team that has won, 9 times out of 10, that quarterback was probably good, but their defense was probably top 5. You feel me? Like, you can go look. Aaron Rodgers, he had top 5. Russell Wilson, top 5. Penalties are so lopsided. Yeah, we had like 7 penalties for 77 yards, and the Bengals had what, none? DeMarcus Webb says Deshaun is not healthy. Interesting. Raider Carlos says give Jacobs and Carr O-line and a wide receiver 1. Stop reaching on picks. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we stop reaching on picks. But who knows? Honestly, who knows? Okay, nobody knows. I don't know personally, but yo, I wanted to come on here. I wanted to shed some light on how I personally thought of it and how I see our team. Okay, this is just how I see our team. I think we need to stack talent. At this point, I'm not going to sit here and talk about Carr because I don't think it matters who the quarterback is for this team. Let's get past that. Let's go ahead and say Mariota's the quarterback. Would you say that we would need to add anything to this team to make it better? Because someone earlier, Raider Purge says, GM failed to prove us wrong with round 1 talent we didn't want. Shake my head. I heard we got hella cap space next year. What's your opinion on what we should do? This is my thing, brother. I'm going to leave it on this. I'm going to leave it at this. If we went to go get a quarterback, Big Dog, he says Burrow spanked Carr. Well, I mean, we could look at the stats. I think the stats are right here. I'm going to go to ESPN. The Chargers are beating the Steelers right now. Hopefully them Chargers lose. But when you go look at the stats, because people will say this like Big Dog, and it's like, what are you watching really? You know what I mean? What are you looking at? What's just happening? And you'll look at the numbers. Hold up, how you do this? And you look at the numbers, they literally had like the same numbers. Carr just threw for a little bit more yards. But what Raider Purge was saying, he was saying, GM failed us. We got hella cap space next year. What's your opinion on what we should do? This is my thing. Everybody wants to sit here and say, well, we need a quarterback. We need a quarterback. And for instance, somebody was saying earlier, I think it was you, person, who was saying, I mean, if we go get a quarterback, say we get Rodgers, say we make a run for Wilson or something like that. We get Rodgers or Wilson, and then we got to get a wide receiver 1, and we got to fix this offensive line. What makes you think that getting a quarterback like that they're going to be able, that we should get them, and then we got to go get a wide receiver 1 and fix the offensive line? That's just my point. That's just all I'm trying to say. That's the only thing I think. I think we do need a wide receiver 1. I said at the beginning of the offseason, we needed another wide receiver. I said this in the offseason before the season started. I said this offensive line would struggle. They would have problems. They would need at least 7 to 8 weeks just to get over a little bit of humps. That's what I said. 7 to 8 weeks just to get a little bit better, to get over those humps, just to get themselves comfortable into the game. Now it's going to be more of just whatever. We know what we are at this point. But up to this point, of course, we lost our head coach. The main reason everybody in our head coach isn't like anybody else's head coach. He's basically the orchestrator of this musical. You see what I'm saying? You just took him out. Now all of a sudden it's just random stuff going on. Okay. So if we go get a quarterback, we will still need a wide receiver. We will still need to upgrade the offensive line. So I don't understand what this rhetorical, the same old conversation of this quarterback thing comes up. If we get a rookie quarterback, we're still gonna need to upgrade the offensive line. It doesn't matter if it's a rookie or a veteran. Rodgers will still need a better line. He'll still need more weapons. So let's see. G-Town, Mariota just runs more than Carr, but isn't a prolific passing quarterback. He's a backup for a reason. Exactly. He's a backup for a reason. But my thing is, even if Mariota runs more, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Mariota was on one of the best rushing teams in the league with the Titans. He got booted out by this dude. This is who Mariota got booted out by. Ryan Tannehill. Y'all see this? Are y'all looking at this? This is who Mariota lost to. Lost his job to. You're telling me 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions right now. Just think about it. And I'm going to leave it on that note. Ryan Tannehill today. Nobody wanted to get Ryan Tannehill. If y'all think so, y'all want to get Mariota in there, but you guys didn't want Tannehill. That's a blatant contradiction in your whole theory. Because if you think Mariota could do more than Carr, then you probably should have wanted Ryan Tannehill. So unless you could show me anywhere to where you were like, yeah, I want Tannehill, get rid of Carr, then I'll be highly mistaken, yo. 4 interceptions, 1 touchdown against the fucking Texans, yo. Against the Texans. Quit playing with me, bro. Quit playing with me. That right there concludes the live, though, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Can't wait to get the film this week so we can go over it, look at what happened. If y'all want to join the membership, please join the membership. Become a member. Join the squad. Join the squad. If y'all like watching Raiders football and y'all want to watch film with me, join the stream and watch film with me. If y'all want to go ahead and become a member, join the membership. Watch the membership-only lives. Watch the membership-only lives. Watch the film with us, and then we can have a discussion while we watch the film. You can say, oh, Carr missed that throw. Oh, well, I didn't see that on the broadcast. I guess they did miss a block, and he was getting sacked. That's why he did this. Oh, I see why he checked it down. Oh, I see why Alex Leatherwood missed that block. I see why Jonathan Abram missed that coverage. Go ahead and join the membership, and then you'll be able to see a few things, and we'll be able to talk back and forth. You don't have to be all in the chat. You can just be right here on the stream with us. So that right there concludes my live, though. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Reda Carlos says, thanks for schooling these casuals. Hey, at this point, I just want to win, and we don't have the talent to win. And we need to realize that as a fan base, y'all. So appreciate everybody pulling up. It was definitely fun this time, man. I know we're going through a whole lot. I know we're dealing with a bunch of stuff, but appreciate everybody pulling up, man.